to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Shayla. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have for you guys another thrift haul. I know it seems like I shop all the time, and you're not wrong. That is one of my favorite pastimes, apparently. My husband even says, you really know how to shop. So I have a few things today that I wanted to just kind of share with y'all. Just some junk journal kind of making supplies. I think that's all I really have in here, but let's dive in because I don't even remember anymore. Okay, up first, I did grab a 12 by 12 paper pack. Okay, it was $4. It is the Paper Studio, which is kind of nice. I do like the Paper Studio's, I guess, paper. However, I will say Paper Studio, sometimes when they say cardstock, it's not really like the cardstock you would think of, like that thicker type paper. And that's the same for this. This is definitely some thinner paper or thinner cardstock. I mean, definitely still nice quality. It'll get its mileage. But if you're looking for like a really thick cardstock, that's something you kind of have to look at for each Paper Studio paper pack, because I've gotten several where they have not been very thick. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of flip through here, trying to see what would be the best way. So we have that one, very, very pretty. And I think you really can't go wrong with like florals. Obviously, like that's just a cool design. That would be a great signature cover. We have some greenery, which is really pretty. I'm definitely feeling the spring, summer. It's getting hot here in Texas, so, you know, it has been like on and off rainy, but I'm sure that's kind of drying up now. But it's been, you know, it's been getting a little warmer. The bugs have definitely been out. I am not a fan. I'll just say that right now. I'm a fan of like the cute bugs or the bugs. I know that sounds so lame. But the bugs that, you know, aren't very harmful, except bees. Bees are good for the planet. Don't kill the bees. You can kill wasps though. Those are just a nuisance. And they kill bees, which is awful. Your PSA for today is don't kill bees. But no, I like grasshoppers, you know, ladybugs, I'm a huge fan of. I also really love dragonflies. That's like a really, if I could get a tattoo of any bug, I think it would be a dragonfly or a ladybug. They would definitely have to, you know. Okay, I'm not too sure what I just did. I was talking about bugs, but I got cut off. I am trying out something new with my setup for recording because I was having trouble kind of seeing my phone while I'm recording to make sure I'm in frame. So I have this like crazy contraption with like my mic setup that's hooked up to my phone, and then also my laptop that's hooked up to my phone, which is great because it's actually like dual recording while I'm recording, but I hit something on my laptop and I guess I turned off the recording. So, so I'm figuring it out still, you know. Okay, let's just move on. But yes, there have been bugs. I am not a fan of when bugs get in the house. I have had like 2 silverfish, which they just are grody. You know, they look like those bugs that would crawl in someone's ear. I know, not painting a great picture for you. You came for a thrift haul, not nightmares. But they scare me too. So there was that episode. And then I've like killed a few mosquitoes, which is, my cat likes to go on the porch, which it is kind of covered and everything. But, and it has like a screen. So really like, not a lot of bugs should come in, but you know, we leave the door open while she's out there to keep an eye on her. Ooh, that one's so pretty. I love that one. And she could stay out there all day. Like that is her thing. She is an indoor cat. So I get why it's so fascinating. But You know, we have to close the door eventually, and then of course a few, I'm sure, bugs come in, and that's where they're coming from. But because we do live on the 4th floor of an apartment, so it's not like we're on ground floor, you know, which I could imagine having more pests come in, but we still get a few, so there's that. Man, I'm really loving this paper pack. I know I've just been talking about bugs, but this paper pack is beautiful. I mean, look at that. Ooh, that is so cool. Very, very neat. Okay, I think we're almost there. I'm sorry if I'm flipping really fast. Ooh, that one's pretty. Yeah, today I'm filming this on a Monday. Actually Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. But I took a nap and I slept a little bit longer than I intended, so it's actually quite late right now, but that's okay. I'm wide awake. So I actually woke up and it was like 8 o'clock, and I was like, okay, well, I didn't do any of my meal prepping for the week, you know, so I got that done. I got our lunches made for the week. My husband Joey and I are trying to be a little bit more healthy, or on the healthy side, you know, trying to get that summer body. What can I say? But, so, you know, it definitely helps if you're able to meal prep. So that's what I was working on. I will say I'm like looking around my room because, I saw a bug the other day that was on the ceiling and I couldn't get it. And me and Joey had just left to go run like a quick errand, and I was like, well, you know, he hadn't moved in like an hour, and I was like, surely he's not going to move. As soon as I left and came back, he was gone, nowhere to be found. So now I'm just plagued by the thought of where is he, so I keep looking around my room. I don't know, are any of y'all as psychotic about bugs as I am? Please tell me I'm not alone. Let me know in the comments. Put a bug emoji. That would be great. So anyways, first thing, got that, $4, pretty good. Next, I picked out this. It was $2. It looks like it's brand new. It is the Bo Bunny Mini Edgy Album, etc., I'm guessing. And it comes with like the little rings, which is super cute. And I guess if you can see those right there, that is like, it's like chipboard. So I guess it's meant to be a smaller album because it would be a pain to cut like pages with all the little ridges and things. But I thought this was actually really fun because you could really just decorate the heck out of this. And it could be like one of those like short but very artsy type albums or journals, or, you know, junk journals, whatever. So I thought this would be fun to play with, especially because it came with the cool little rings. So that will be fun. Maybe we'll work on this together on camera. Okay. Sorry, digging that out. I have a bag, so if you hear bag rustling, that's some ASMR for you. Okay, so I picked these up. These were like 25 cents for the whole bundle. They're just like some bingo sheets that are used, which is really cool, and they're huge. Like, I don't know if you can see that. They are, I mean, at least wide. Like in total, they're 16 inches, so like 8 inches each. But they can make really cool signature pages, right? Like a background page, or even like a middle signature page. I just thought these were cool. Maybe the next time if anyone goes, you know, playing bingo, if they I don't know if they use these or how bingo works. I've never actually gone and played bingo, although the thought just sounds super exciting. I have wanted to play bingo, and my mom's like, we should go, and we just never made time for it, but we should go, because it looks like it would be fun, you know, and who knows, maybe you win. So yeah, so I thought these were just super, super cool. I would love to know if anyone's played bingo, if these look like how it is currently, or if maybe it's electronic now. I think it would just be fun to like do all the numbers, because I'm OCD like that, but I'm sure some of y'all are also that way. But yeah, I thought these were neat, and for how big they are, like, great as a signature page. So I'm super excited to find those and then use them. Okay. Up next, this was $1. It's just like some stationery, airmail stationery, which I don't know what the difference is, because this seems like very, very thin paper. Oh, it has a watermark. Can y'all see that? Oh yeah, right there. I don't know. I think it says Eminence Union. Oh, onion skin. Union skin. I'm sorry. It is late. I'm awake, but apparently I can't read. Onion skin, USA, Berkshire. Well, that's cool. So, okay, this is onion skin paper. I don't know what the significance is of it. That's definitely something I should probably look up. But I don't know, and it has this cool front page. But I thought this would just give really good texture. It is a good size, so I could fold it over, and it could be, you know, an inner signature page, and it's a fun texture. I'm sure I could even coffee dye this or tea dye it, and that would make it even more crinkly and fun. Also, I saw on Gail Agostinelli's channel that she was playing with recently some Rit, like fabric dyed paper that she had bought from someone on Etsy, I think. And that looked super colorful and fun. So I don't know, I should probably look up how to do that, because that would be really fun to add to, you know, add some color. So there's that, and it's, you know, a good lot of pages. Okay. Hopefully this video is not too long. So this next one is a little vintage goodie. It is from, let me take a peek, 1923. It's the June American Magazine. So I just wanted to show y'all this. I'm sure whoever donated this that I ended up purchasing, I think I purchased this for $3. But whoever, I'm sure they're, you know, long gone. So thank you for donating. But I just thought, I mean, look at the cover. I don't know what exactly is going to be in here, so we'll kind of look through a few pages, but, you know, sometimes there's some interesting old ads that maybe we shouldn't show on YouTube, so we'll be cautious. But that's cool. Victrola, man, that's when they used to have, like, their records in, like, the cabinet, and, like, have a whole record cabinet. I think those are so neat. Okay. Clothes. That's a clothing ad. That's fun. Oh, look. Brenew College Conservatory for young women. How hilarious. For young women. Ooh, Ward Belmont for girls and young women. Some schools. Look at that. Page Military Academy. A big school for little boys. Interesting. So, okay, we have some ads. Oh, look, Ivory soap. Like the Ivory bar. It's so crazy, like, how... and these papers, I will say, are in pretty good condition. Like, they're not cracking, which is really great. That means they were definitely well taken care of, which is hard to find for something this old. But... okay, we have some lovely literature. Trying to look, I mean, it's great to look at old men. I say old people, I'm sorry. It's great to look at old men, but, you know, I kind of want to look at the ads. I think there was some good ones in here. That's kind of why I picked it up, if we're being honest. And who knows, this might be one I just keep in my collection. I do have a small collection of, oh look, inside facts about smoking and smokers. Interesting. I was seeing if it maybe said something about, like, smoking's good for you. You know. I don't know if they knew it was bad back then. I don't think so. Or if they did, you know, it wasn't really spread around, so. Okay. Well. Oh, look at that. Yes, look, there's the Campbells. How neat is that? My little Campbell's kid. So, so cool. Okay, we have a cigar ad. I think that was like a Model T ad. Dodge Brothers. What? Shaving cream. Palm Olive shaving cream. I'm pretty sure that's who makes... Isn't it floor cleaner? I don't know. There's Whitman's chocolate. That's pretty cool. Very, very old. Yeah, so there's some interesting... Look, Firestone. Firestone cord. Interesting. So, yeah. I won't go through the whole thing. There's General Motors. But there's Goodyear. That's hilarious. But yeah, that was a super neat find. 1923. Very, very neat. Okay. Let's see here. What else? I did pick up some envelopes. These were 25 cents for like the stack. I just thought these were really pretty. Just some really pretty envelopes. Nothing super fancy. And I like the size of them too. So, you know, these are great to fold and put inside of a signature. Yeah, I thought those would be fun to decorate. And then I found these. These are like a gold. It looks like one was kind of used. That's okay. You can cover that up. But kind of like a gold, dark gold. I don't know what kind of gold that's called, but it's like one of those coin envelopes. That's why I liked it, because of the little flap. So I got just a few of those to add to my massive envelope collection. But, you know, you do use them. So there's that. And I will say, looking in this bag that I have that I'm digging out of, we are fixing to come up on a lot of fabric type items or textile type items. So for all you fabric lovers, today's haul is going to be great. Okay. Let's see. I think this is one of the last two things that are... Okay, so this is 50 cents. It's actually, if you can see that, it's like fake moss. But I saw on, I think it was Pinterest, someone made a door journal. Like the cover of the journal was like a door. And they put like fake moss on it. And I thought that was the coolest. It looked like a little fairy... You know, like one of those fairy doors or something. Very like cottagecore, fairy, mystical little doors that they made. And that it was like a, I want to say it was like a 3-ring, like binder style journal with like the rings. But the door looked like it was made out of like layered chipboard. But it had a window and everything, and it was just so decorated to the nines. It was gorgeous. I'm sure if you type it in on Pinterest, you can probably find it. But I got this because eventually I would love to recreate that and make my own little door journal. I think that would be so much fun. So yeah, I don't know, just some fake green moss. So I'll have to figure out where to store this though, because I don't know. So I remember to use it. Okay, this one was 50 cents. So these are clasps. I thought this would be fun to use as a, you know, a journal closure. And they're kind of already made for you. It comes with some string. I don't know if I'll use that string, but you just wrap the string around these little guys. So I thought they were cool. They look kind of mixed media already. Definitely something I could probably easily incorporate into a journal. So those are fun. So I got those. Okay, let's move on to the fabric things, which are exciting. I think I have I must have just been like on the hunt for fabric or something. And I say fabric, but it's also like lace. I have seam binding. I have some gorgeous like trim that looks like it's from a wedding dress. Let's just pull that out first. Okay. So I got this. It was for 2 yards and it was 50 cents, y'all. Like, I definitely probably won't come across this again. I don't know who was pricing them, but they were pricing them very generously. I mean, look at this. I don't know if you can see that, but 50 cents for these beautiful, I guess it's applique. Is that, I don't know. I'm not good at sewing. I don't know anything. Please feel free to correct me on what this is. Trim, I'm not sure, but I mean, look at that. Let me see if I can bring it up. Look at how pretty that is. And there's like 2 yards, so I have a ton of this. I definitely will probably cut it, if I can cut it in a nice manner. And I'll definitely put pieces of these in my ephemera packs, because I won't use all of this. And as beautiful as it is, I'd love to share it with others. Because, I mean, someone else can make beautiful journals too. So, but wouldn't this be great, like, on a cover? Like, even just a little piece, like, down the spine. I mean, how gorgeous. So, yeah, there's just, I have this 2 yards of beautiful, I don't even know, applique stuff. If you know, is it trim? Is that right? I don't know. But it seems like it came from something, you know, like a dress or something. I could be wrong. But anyways, yeah, 2 yards, 50 cents. Unbelievable. Okay. Next I have these little scrap packs. They just called to me. I'm gonna go ahead and snip these guys so we can take a peek. We'll start with this one. Okay, so obviously I loved this kind of sun and moon fabric. Very 90s. This kind of reminds me of Laurel Birch, if y'all are familiar. I love Laurel Birch, especially like her cat paintings, and all of her like cat, I mean, I think that's what she was mostly known for, was the cats, but I know she did a few like celestial type illustrations. I think she also did dogs, like she actually did a dogs one too. But she just had great stuff. That was definitely, like, I feel like something that kind of shaded towards the 90s a little bit. And this fabric just kind of reminded me of that, because her stuff is just very colorful. So yeah, I picked this out. And then there was this one, and I'm guessing these are all supposed to be slightly coordinating. So that one's fun. Definitely very busy. But still a fun. I don't think I have a lot of like pinks. This one's just like a little piece. And these like are pretty small. Like they have, you know, cuts in them or something like that. Like they've been used. But I find that these are good enough to like cover a spine with, or use like for, you know, if you're going to use like textiles in your journal, you usually don't need a lot. And it's $1 for like every pat. So you really can't go wrong. This one looks like it's an ombre-ish one. That's fun. Very, very fun. I'm not super unfolding these because I probably won't ever fold them back the way that they were. There's that one. Very cute. So I like sometimes when I get like more of a neutrally one, because I tend to find that I use those more than I anticipate. So, and then this one, obviously the butterflies were what drew me in. They actually remind me of my great grandmother. I call her Granny. I don't know, she was a fan of the purples, and this just kind of reminded me of her a little bit. So, and it also reminds me of my grandma, because my grandma likes purple too. So, there's this one. This is a, ooh, look at that. Beautiful, like, florals, I guess, or leaves. Those are pretty. That would be really pretty in a fall journal. You can't really see it, but it's more of a orangey yellow, but it's picking it up as like really yellow, probably just because of the light. And then we have this one. That'd be cute for like an underwater journal, or like a sea journal, like that. Ooh, I love this. This is very like moody florals, which I'm a fan of. Very, very nice. I like that a lot. And then we just have some kind of regular florals. This pattern reminds me of like the 90s too, with the little floral dresses and things. So yeah, nice little stack. That was $2 for all that fabric. Okay. Up next, I do have these. These are like scrap fabrics, and they're 50 cents each. But these are like really thick textile-y fabrics. So let's just kind of roll it out here. Yeah, see, it's just scraps. But, I mean, still, look at all that. And it's still folded in half, so. But you could definitely make a cover out of this. I mean, and it doesn't look as good in the, so it's, yeah, that's what it looks like. I will say working with this fabric is a little bit more challenging because of all the strings and things, since it's like woven fabric. But it's still very fun, and I think it gives a really nice, like really cool texture. So I don't know how they rolled it. We'll just do that. Trying to stay slightly organized here. I don't know how well it works, but I feel like I'm always organizing my craft room. Okay, and then this one, I'm just gonna cut this one because this is like extra tight. Oh my, okay, hold on. Maybe, oh, there we go. This one I can take off. Okay. Yeah, so this one feels kind of like a towel, if that, that makes sense. Who knows, maybe it is. It definitely is not. But it just has that kind of towel material feel, which I don't mind. But I mean, look at that. Wouldn't that be really pretty in like a boho journal? I think so. I know on this channel I did start my boho journal, and I think I just kind of lost inspiration in it. So I stopped working on it, and I probably should pull it back out and just finish it. Because it's not that it looks bad or anything. I think my sense of direction on it was just kind of, I was like, okay, well, what do I do? And sometimes when I'm making themed journals, I don't know if anyone else is like this. If I'm making a themed journal, sometimes I feel more restricted creatively, which makes me not want to work on it at all. It's kind of like an art class when they're like, draw this bowl of fruit. And you're like, well, I don't really want to draw that bowl of fruit, or I don't feel like drawing. And then so your drawing turns out terrible, but two, it's just, you lose like the motivation to finish it. So, anyways, okay. So there's those two fabrics. Those were 50 cents each. I picked up I picked up these. So here's some, I think these are all seam binding, or are hem facing and seam binding the same thing. I won't open these, but just so you can see here. That one's kind of like a cream nude color. This one is more of an ivory white. And then this one's just white. So yeah, these are nice. If anything, I always like picking up neutrals in lace because I find that you can incorporate them a lot easier in journals in general versus obviously colored ones. So just a little tidbit. And then I found this. This says Crinkle Tie. It's 25 cents. An acetate gift tie. There's some tape on it. Hold on. Take that off. So this is kind of what it looks like. I just thought it was kind of fun. It's something different. I don't know if you can see it very well. It almost has like a pearlescent look to it. But yeah, I thought that one was kind of fun. So I picked that up, 25 cents. That's not bad. And I feel like there's a pretty good amount on there. Okay. Last but not least, we have this fabulous bag that I did save until last. It does say B2B, so that's like their the bucket section of where I was shopping at, which was Austin Creative Reuse. I say that in all my videos because I love that place. And if you're local to Austin, or if you're going to visit Austin and you're into this type of stuff, I highly recommend visiting. Maybe bring an extra suitcase, you know, if you're visiting. Because it's easy to buy a ton of stuff there. But I'm guessing this is just like lace tidbits and things. But it kind of caught my eye because yes, there's some little fish I'll never use. But I thought the little lace pieces in here were really neat. So these apparently look like sample cards of lace, which is really cool. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Here's this one. I don't think you can see it. There's that one. Super, super cool. There's another one in here. Yeah, there's just like some little tidbits. We can put those in the scrap fabric bin. Like a little tiny one. Okay, there's some fish. Some more of those fish. Okay, so there's that one. These were neat. I'm guessing I can just peel them off. Yeah. Or you could cut around it, I guess. But that's if you want that background. So there's that. And then here's this butterfly. Look at that. How beautiful. Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay. We have ooh, that one's definitely, I think, handmade. It's like a little medallion type thing. It's very delicate, I will say. Okay, we got, I don't know what that is. It does have like a little something to it, but it looks like it was ripped off of some clothing. Which, you know, you can get lace from clothing. Here's a piece. Oh, look at that, the little flower. Very cute. Some of these will just go into my scrap pile immediately just because of their size, which is fine. I mean, I still use the little scrap pieces, so. Ooh, look at that. Has a little like stain right here, but that's okay. I think if I turn it, okay, maybe it's just still stained. Well, what if I dyed it? You could dye it. Maybe I'll dye it. That's kind of cool. It looks like a spider web or something. Okay. We have some more little lace bits. I don't know what that is. That looks like a collar. Ooh, that one's kind of pretty. Look at that. Huh. I'm sorry, you might hear my cat in the background. It's because she's not in here. I'll let her in a minute. Calm down. We're almost there. So yeah, a lot of these are like little scrap pieces. dump it all out here. But still, I mean, you know, it's better than them going in the trash. I'll use them. There's that one. That would be cool on a spine of a journal, like to wrap around. Let's see, there's just like some random, ew, we're gonna throw that one away. Look like they cut out an armpit, you know? So who knows? Definitely have to wash my hands. So these look like they're all the same. They're just that little spine dingly lace or crochet, I guess. Crochet maybe? So cute. Well, that is going to do it for today's haul. I want to thank you guys so much for being a part of my channel, Bubbie and Bean. I really appreciate all the love and support, and I love when you guys leave me comments. So let me know, what was your favorite thing out of this thrift haul? What was something that maybe brought back a memory? You know, what's something that you're working on? I would love to know, you know, what you're up to. So I just want to say again, I am just so incredibly grateful. This has definitely been a wonderful creative outlet for me. And I love just being a part of the creative community. It's a ton of fun. So with that, if you like this video, please like it so I know that you like it, and it definitely helps this channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so you know when I'm releasing my next video. And with that, I'll leave y'all to it, and I hope you have a wonderful day and stay crafty. Bye!